comments that you've made on anything that's gone up so far. And if you haven't done so already, I would love to help you find the perfect book for your children. I love matching readers to their books. I love talking about these books. I love picking out books for families. So allow me the pleasure of doing that. And I'm going to quickly give you an overview of some of the books that we keep around our home. I have two children. I have a little girl who is 3, and I have a little boy who is 8 months old. And I know many of you have children that are older than that, and I would love to help you find some books. I have read several of our older reader books, so I can make some pretty good suggestions about those. But for now, I'm just going to show you some of the things that we are loving around our house. First of all, we have a new release, and it's called the Hushabye series. We have Bunny and Al, and I have never seen a book like this before. It's actually very soft and textured, and my son loves chewing on this, and he's teething up a storm right now. So we are using this a lot, and it's a nice, cuddly, soothing book right now, and there's lots of crinkling. And the storyline is so much fun and so sweet to read to him. I love you, little bunny. You make every day feel sunny, and when I am next to you, the sky is always blue. It's just a sweet story to read with him, and his sister likes reading this book as well, and sometimes she sleeps with this book, so we're sharing too. The back of the book is the bunny where he goes to sleep, so I highly recommend this book for a baby shower or any baby in your life. The next book we are just dying over is the I Can Count block books for little hands. We also have First 100 Words, we have Farm Animals. I was not expecting to love this book as much as I do. It has blown me away. All these little books come out, and they're the perfect size for her little hands. And we have had a little bit of a hard time getting my daughter to sit down and kind of count things, and it's helped her so much because she can hold these little books in her hand, and she's able to count. There's repetition. Each time, she's counting the animals, and then there's actually a little bit of addition on the back. So we are having a blast with these books, and then you're matching as well. You can stack them up. Sometimes she sleeps with these books, so she's really enjoying these books. I would highly recommend this. We have a couple more options within this series, but it's a great, high-quality book. Recommend it for any home. Another book we are loving is Get Dressed with Max and Millie. And it is a coincidence that the character in this book is Millie, as well as myself. But I actually picked this book out because we are chasing my daughter around the house, trying to get her to get out of her princess costume or just get ready for school. So I thought that this book would be a great way to kind of walk her through the process of getting dressed, and that other kids do it as well, and just to kind of slow down. And it even talks about the little girl wanting to be dressed up as a little princess all day, and the little boy wanting to wear costumes. And then we actually have to put on everyday clothes because sometimes the weather changes and it's raining, and why we have to do that. And it's just a real simple book, but it has helped my daughter immensely kind of have a little bit more interest in getting ready. So I would highly recommend that book. We love B is for Bedtime. This book is so soothing and just has a beautiful storyline. I love the little pictures on each page. It's real simple, and it's a good way for me to just get those alphabet letters in front of her every night, and so it holds me accountable for doing that as well. But I highly recommend this book. It's great for any child. Not even if they've mastered their alphabet letters, it's still a sweet story. The child slowly gets into bed, so it's very soothing, great for the end of the day. I love our nonfiction books. That's actually what made me fall in love with Usborne to begin with. So we have several Lift the Flap books. We have Lift the Flap books for babies. We have Lift the Flap questions and answers. This is our Lift the Flap opposites. We also have numbers. We have shapes. I would recommend all of those books to your children that are that are starting to learn those early concepts. The opposites book is going to help them with discrimination, matching, showing differences, and every page is going to be progressively more challenging. So, and they're going to be lifting flaps left and right, so it's really engaging for them. The numbers book as well, just the same format. Each page starts out very easy. The difficulty level gets progressively harder on each page. I would highly recommend any of the Lift the Flat books. If you are familiar with Usborne at all, you probably have heard about All Better. It's our best-selling book. We can hardly keep it in stock. So I highly recommend grabbing it right now if it is in stock, which as of right now it is. So I would grab one. It has reusable Band-Aids, and the little animals are going to get into all sorts of trouble. And so your child is going to have to fix them up. And my daughter thinks that every time you get an owie, you have to kiss it, clean it, put a Band-Aid on it. So I would highly recommend this book to any family, and it'd be a really great gift, really unique gift. The last two are my fingerprint activities, animals. I believe we have another topic of fingerprint activities as well. So I and my daughter has used this, so sometimes we don't always wipe those fingers in between sticking, and it's been loved. She loves making all of these beautiful different scenes with her finger, and I was just so surprised by this ink pad. It's not like ink, it's like paint, and it's not messy, and this has lasted us. We've had this since March of this year, and it's still going strong. So I highly recommend that. The last book that I can't forget is our Shine a Light books. We have so many different topics within this series. We are loving the vegetable garden right now. We just planted our garden. So it's been a really fun book to kind of go along with planting the garden and all that comes along with that. But your child is going to take a flashlight and they're going to shine it behind the page, and it's going to project the image from behind onto the page. So this one would show the root system coming down, and it's just a blast hearing your child talk about and be introduced to some really fun nonfiction books and learning in a new and interactive way and with flashlights. And my kids are just having a blast with all of these books. So I am so excited to share more about Usborne with you. Get a snack, a drink, relax. We're going to start the party here pretty soon. I can't wait to meet all of you. See you soon. Thanks.